The shadow in the horrifying attic. On the outskirts of a forgotten town stood an old, decaying house. No one lived there anymore, except for Jack, a struggling writer seeking isolation to finish his novel. Jack had heard the rumors about the house, the voices, the shadows, the strange happenings, but he dismissed them as local folklore. By his second night, the quiet of the house turned oppressive. The wooden floors creaked without cause, and faint thuds echoed from the attic above. Jack blamed it on the wind and the house's age. He buried himself in his manuscript, determined to meet his deadline. As the clock struck midnight, he heard it again, a distinct scraping sound above him. It was slow, deliberate, and growing louder. Setting his pen down, Jack grabbed a flashlight and climbed the narrow staircase to the attic. The air was thick with dust and the stench of decay. Boxes of old belongings were scattered about, but nothing seemed out of place. As he scanned the room with his flashlight, the beam landed on something that made his heart stop. In the far corner, a tall figure stood, cloaked in shadow. Its limbs were unnaturally long, and its head tilted at an odd angle, as though studying him. Jack's breath caught in his throat as the figure stepped forward, silent but menacing. "Who's there?" Jack demanded, his voice trembling. The figure didn't respond. Instead, it melted into the darkness, vanishing before his eyes. Jack bolted down the stairs, his heart hammering. He locked the attic door and tried to convince himself it was a trick of the light, but sleep eluded him. The next day, Jack resolved to stay downstairs, avoiding the attic entirely. But as night fell, the house seemed to come alive. The whispers began, low, guttural murmurs that he couldn't understand. They came from the walls, the ceiling, everywhere. At 3 a.m., the attic door creaked open. Jack stared in disbelief as it slowly swung wide, revealing nothing but the yawning darkness beyond. "I'm leaving," he muttered, grabbing his car keys. But as he stepped toward the door, the temperature in the room plummeted. Frost spread across the windows, and the whispers grew louder, almost deafening. "Stay," a voice rasped, deep and resonant. Jack spun around to see the shadowy figure standing at the base of the attic stairs. This time, it moved with purpose, its elongated limbs reaching for him. Jack ran, but the front door wouldn't budge. The figure closed in, its hollow, glowing eyes fixed on him. He felt a cold, claw-like hand grip his shoulder, and everything went black. The next morning, the townsfolk noticed Jack's car still parked outside the house. They knocked on the door, but no one answered. Inside, the manuscript lay unfinished, a single phrase scrawled repeatedly across the final page. "It watches. It waits. It never lets you go." Jack was never seen again. But at night, the whispers in the house grew louder.